evening, Minnetonka. Class of 2008, thanks to the superiority of our school, community, and family support, we have been able to distinguish ourselves through academics, extracurricular activities, and community service. We are fortunate. Minnetonka has provided us the skills and knowledge to actively pursue our dreams. Class of 2008, it seems just like yesterday when we were climbing the bus stairs for the first time, peering over the seat to find a new friend to sit with, a friend sitting amongst us tonight. And as we found our seat and the bus began to pull away, we smiled and waved to our parents. We just raised our sails and embarked on a new journey.
We'd heard stories from older siblings and friends, and our parents had reassured us that they'd be waiting for us when the buses brought us home at the end of the day. But we barely knew what kindergarten would be like. And we had no idea what was waiting for us in the years to come. Full days, fractions, research papers, the SAT, prom, and even though it's been 13 years, even though today we're crossing the stage to receive a diploma instead of crossing the street to board a bus, our last day of school isn't all that different from our first one. We're still, once again, raising our sails and embarking on a new journey. Our parents are still here, looking on, proudly and nervously. We're still nervous and excited, right along with them. We're still glancing around our seats for a friend, and we still have no idea what we're getting into. Class of 2008, from the very first day of kindergarten to this night, we've been together. We'd like to remember the journey by sharing some of our memories from each stage.
We all started in the same place, elementary school. The land of freeze tag, flashcards, timetables,
gold stars, monkey bars, and snow pans. And everything that we did, from the flashcards to the snow pan, was about exploring and discovering something new.
Everything around us was amazing and waiting to be discovered. Just a step outside the house was an adventure.
We had wild imaginations. We didn't even need toys or technology to invent our own games.
Like Hot Lava Monster, wood chips were actually deadly to the touch, and the monkey bars were our only salvation. But even when we weren't playing with our friends, everything was new and exciting. We could just step outside the door and look at bugs in the grass for hours, or watch that amazing tree, or I wonder what happens if I stack up all these rocks together.
Or hey, check that out, that hill looks like a pirate ship. It was simply a joy to figure out new things and learn wherever we could. Suddenly, bunches of letters became words and stories. Monopoly Junior became infinitely easier now that we knew how to add.
And we worked on art projects, not because someone told us to, but because it was exciting and wonderful to end up with something we had created.
And, of course, our guides in this exploration were the remarkable people in the district who would touch our lives over the rest of our journey, our elementary school teachers. They introduced us to the paths we'd follow in school and out of school for the rest of our life.
They taught us about anything and everything, from levers, pulleys, and building things,
to writing beautifully flowing cursive letters to squeezing into single file lines.
Or writing our own stories, or running a civilization. And we eagerly took it all in.
But of course, we came to the most difficult lesson of all, sharing.
Which was extremely difficult, as we were busy making friends with anyone we saw. We knew no boundaries in who we could join in our games of wall ball, kickball, and Legos.
We could make friends anywhere. The two of us, we met standing in line to go to the bathroom.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
I'm Sarah. I really like to play with Legos. Do you like to play with Legos?
Definitely. Should I have my mom play your mom?
And it didn't matter.
It didn't matter what music they listened to or what clothes they wore, just as long as they knew how to play and have fun.
It was simple. Everybody knew how to play and have fun, so we were friends with everyone.
How beautiful was that? And we were truly prepared to be friends with anyone, and that spirit of exploration and discovery filled every moment.
And then we arrived at middle school. From walkers to tardies, we all knew things would never be the same. Not only was our school 3 times bigger, but we were stuck on a roller coaster of hormones. The lows and highs centered around one phenomenon: puberty. our bodies and minds began to change, so did our outlook on life. We began to see intriguing new things. Girls glistening in one-piece swimming suits beside the middle school pool. And the beautiful harmony created by the low basses and high squeaks of male voices. However awkward, the memories created will live on forever.
Walking into middle school for the first time, we were all filled with anticipation as we saw the sheer magnitude of this new place. It was a whole new world now. From the introduction of lockers into our scholastic lives, to all the potential new friends from the different elementary schools, we tried hard to remain cool and contain that childish excitement. Yet with the euphoria came the feeling of truly growing up. We felt the silent stab at the realization that our beloved playground was no more. Instead of tag and foursquare after lunch, there was this formation of a new social interaction, cliques. Entering middle school, we felt we had to fit in and be like everyone else, and it was terrifying. Your identity in middle school was often defined by the clothes you wore and the people you passed notes with. Indeed, loves were formed and hearts shattered through the mere passing of an intricately folded sheet of wide-rolled notebook paper.
It wasn't all bad, though. We got to go to Wolf Bridge, and we'll never forget the joy of digging through animal feces and walking through deep pools of sticky mud. Our classes also became more involved with progress sections and homework that at the time seemed endless. Our electives were fun, too. Sweating under the gymnasium lights at band and choir concerts was an experience that could only be had in middle school. Remember those male voices? Throughout middle school, the lessons learned and the experiences we all had were timeless. We found out who our true friends were, whether they accepted us for who we decided to be, or dug through the trash cans with us on Nacho Del Grande Day on a desperate search for lost retainers. We wouldn't be who we are today if the middle school days never happened, nor would we be without those unforgettable teachers who taught us everything from responsibility to the difference between igneous and metamorphic rock. These are the teachers who put up with us as we struggled through the most awkward and embarrassing moments of our lives. After surviving middle school, we can survive anything.